Great. Thanks, everyone. It's good morning from here. It's 8 o'clock this morning, but yeah, thank you for having us here. So a little bit about our gardens. We were founded in 1818, so we have quite a long history of plant records. I've been with the gardens for just almost 2 years now, and I guess having seen the clunky curation data that we've had over the years, it's gone from handwritten paper records through to printed records through to an early database. Our last database before Hortis was FileMaker Pro, and I don't know if many people have worked with FileMaker. It's probably a great system at the time, but it's quite easy to make errors in the data, and also make sure curating the data and keeping it up to date. That's what's going to be. So issues being correct. So it's been really good to.
Oh, sorry, Brian, your mic has gone a little bit off.
Oh, is it?
Oh, that's
me now.
Yeah, that's much better.
I'll lean a little bit closer. So we've been working with Hortis for the last 12 months. So we committed back in November last year, December last year. So I've had about 12 months of working with Hortis. We had historically 24,000 records to migrate over into the Hortis database system, and we've got active about over 6,300 accessions in our gardens and in our nursery, and that represents about 7,500 materials across over 3,800 records. So there's quite a bit of data in our collection. So we've had it's a 14-hectare site, so quite a large site, and that is mostly broken up into various living collections, so different collections like the Pioneer collection or Japanese garden or our Tasmanian native flora. So getting all that data recorded and pinned, working towards having a public accessible site is what we've been working on. So in the last 12 months since we've migrated the data, it's just really been cleaning that data up. And like I said about having correct data to begin with, our FileMaker data was a little bit incorrect audit-wise. So transferring that into Hortis and then actually having to go through and auditing the beds has been quite taxing. No pun intended, but we're slowly getting through it. We've been recently working with Hortis to tidy up the data, which has been great. So we've currently launched our public site. We've done a bit of a soft launch. So we've promoted it with Havard and Jamie, and that was mentioned at the recent BGAN's conference here in Australia. And what we're aiming to do is doing a public our social media in 2026. So we'll be in about March. So we're just working towards that now. And yeah, I'm not sure there's any other slides after
that. No, thanks, Dave. Thanks, Brian. Sorry. Did you? I was just thinking if there's any sort of thing you want to share that's specific to the transition. I know there was some challenges around the data transfer and stuff that we've been working through, but are there any?
Yeah, I think.
Yeah, go ahead. Sorry.
Well, I guess I always try to tell my colleagues too, because I'm a big fan of Hortis and what it can do. I kind of made a bit of a pun about Hortis putting the OO in botanical data records, but I guess everyone has a system that they want to aim towards, and sometimes there's a little bit of criticism. Oh, Hortis can't do this or it can't do that, And I think that's all functionality that we would all love to see. Maybe like the propagation data modules and things like that. So I just try to say to my colleagues, just be patient, and it's much better than what we had previously with FileMaker. So just being able to use your phone out in the gardens and click on beds and see what's in there. We're really itching to get more of our staff using it. So once we've audited all our beds, then we can have confidence that they can make observations and move and plant data. I have to say the migration has been, let's just say when you're working with new material, so whether our nursery has propagated something or plants in, when we start with a fresh root, it's just so much easier. So just the whole accessioning process, getting it planted and put into the gardens has been really easy. I think dealing with some and just making sure the naming conventions and everything are correct has been and the pinch points for
Yeah. I think in general, what I could say is that we've sort of focused a lot leading up to this point to make sure that the fundamentals are as smooth and efficient and help you to create accurate core data. So where is the plant? Where did it come from? And things related to the taxonomy. But yes, absolutely. We have the propagations thing, for example, on the roadmap and so forth. So, but that's wonderful. Thank you so much. Yeah.
One thing I would say about like the taxonomy too, I guess having the ability to either go with Plants of the World database or a lot of our Tasmanian, Australian flora. Obviously, we have accepted taxonomy at the state level versus Australia-wide at the national level, plus also what is seen internationally with Q and Plants of the World online. So just I guess we manage that through changing the taxonomy or accepting the our state botanists and taxonomists are probably more up to date with our local flora than potentially Q might be. Not to say anybody, but that always seems to be the way. So
yeah, that's a big topic that we might maybe not dive into today, but I suppose we've had the discussions with Laura and you as well. Hopefully there's a push for what shall I say, a more consensus-based taxonomy where especially your native local flora are brought quicker into that bigger machinery that's managed by these big taxonomic backbones. That would be the best, I guess. But
yeah, and I think so. Like I say, it's a bigger conversation, but taxonomy is fluid, and sometimes it takes a few years for names to stick, and other names seem to be accepted straight away. But sometimes it takes a few years. So, but that's all. We can live with that.
Okay, wonderful. Thanks for sharing that story. That's wonderful, and yeah, I hope I get the opportunity to visit Tasmania one day. And
yes, next time. In the meantime, anybody can go to our public website for the gardens, and our Hortis link is right there, so you can go on and click through and have a look.
Yep. We'll write a quick article about this webinar, and we'll provide the links to. But you can also go onto our blog and see Gardens of the Month for October, I believe it was Monday or November.
November.
Yeah.
Right. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Okay, so now we're going to travel a bit further north.